Misbehavior in children are always seen as negative, but the truth is they are a form of communication that reveals special qualities about your child to you. And today we are looking at the beauty of misbehaviors. It sounds somehow, right? Just sit back and watch this video from the beginning to the end because it is highly empowering and transformational. Someone shared something about Korabidi, the popular dancer. He shared a story about her childhood and how the parents were always, should I say, disciplining her for dancing and all of that, for being stubborn and doing things that actually related to dancing. Now today, she is a big dancer. What they did not realize is that thing they called misbehavior was a seed, and all they needed to have done was to fine-tune that seed to reflect their values and align with their vision for her. So that misbehavior you are condemning your child about may just be a seed you need to fine-tune. You need to help your child understand and use appropriately. And today's video is for me to empower you with exactly what you need to do to misbehaviors. My name is Enimie Orebo and welcome to Parenting with Enimie Orebo. If you are new here, welcome. You are in a very good place. Just take a seat, relax, go to our previous videos. They are very empowering and transformational. And if you are a returning subscriber, well done. This is possible because of you. I know you are coming back because you are getting value. So do well to also talk to people, tell people about the value in this community. Here's a bit about me. I work with young school children, empowering them with leadership skills, sexuality education, building healthy characters, etiquette, and manners. I am also a parenting consultant, and I'm the host of Parenting Accountability Community, a community where parents with vision come together to set their goals, hold each other accountable, and get empowered with skills to smash their parenting goals. Today, we are looking at the beauty in misbehaviors. So if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe. Feel free to leave your comments, ask your questions, leave your comments, your observations in the comment section. Do well to share this video and tell people about the value we have in this video. Let's go right into the topic of today. So what do you call misbehavior and how do you handle misbehaviors? Now, however you perceive your child's behavior will influence how you will label that behavior, and the labeling you give to that behavior determines how you respond to that behavior, and the way you respond or react to that behavior has an effect, a consequence. It's either going to make your child or break your child. In one of my videos, how to help that child stop stealing, I shared my childhood story. Now, when I think about one of the skills I'm struggling with, which is sales and marketing and self-promotion, I cannot put it past the way the aspiring entrepreneur in me was handled as a child. Like I shared Korabidi's story. So you want to make sure that you actually understand what you are calling a misbehavior and know how to handle it appropriately. I always say to my accountability partners, every parent should have a vision, and every of your action, every decision you are taking in parenting should align with your vision. You can't do that without knowledge. It is not possible. It's a no-brainer. You need knowledge to be able to understand a lot of things. Now, one of the things we do in Parenting Accountability Community is we have a course that helps you understand misbehaviors. You actually want to sit down and understand every single behavior you label as behavior, so that at the end of the day, in the name of discipline or modifying behavior, you do not break your child. You do not weaken that strength that is supposed to be the pillar of your child. Now, let's go into some of the things we need to look at in misbehaviors in children. The first thing I want you to take away from this class today is that misbehavior maybe a strength you are misinterpreting, maybe a seed, a good seed you are calling an evil seed. When you call it an evil seed, you want to uproot it. But when you call it a good seed, you want to water it and you actually want it to flourish. It's very important to know that. Like I said, the way you see a child's behavior will determine how you are going to respond to it. I was in a WhatsApp group one time and a parent asked a question. She has two boys and they were very hyperactive, always everywhere. In the process, they will always bring down things and destroy things, and that was causing problem between she and her husband in the marriage. Of course, the husband felt, oh, she was not raising the boys where they were hyperactive, always spoiling things. And many parents actually told her, or many coaches told her, oh, connect more with your child, love them more, connect with them, don't smack, don't yell. While I agreed with them, I told the parent that you need to understand your child. You need to understand these children. You need to understand that this is who they are. Sometimes some of the things our children, some of the behaviors our children exhibit are a product of who they are and who a person is a total package. You have the strong-willed children who want to talk back, who want to assert authority. You have the children who are just kind of introverted, who enjoy being on their own, who you want go out, do this, they don't want to do it because maybe they thrive on research, solitude. That's the kind of things they want, but you see it as a misbehavior because it is not meeting your expectation. So you actually want to understand your child's behavior. Is it a strength? Is it a good seed or a bad seed? Do I need to uproot it or should I need to water it? Now remember, however you respond to a child's behavior will either weaken, break the child, or make the child. So I said to the parent, if your children are highly active, then you actually want to look at them and understand them holistically. Why are they breaking down things? Because they are active. They are active because they are children that are not indoor. They are not confined children. They are children that are obviously going to be good in outdoors, sports, and what have yous and not. So they are strengths. These are strengths. These are good seeds. You do not want to uproot, but rather you want to nurture, to thrive. So that is the first major thing you want to do. Understand your child's behavior. Know that it is what you call misbehavior may not be a misbehavior, maybe a seed, maybe a good seed you are trying to uproot. Now, the truth of the matter is you cannot know the seed if you do not have skills and knowledge. You don't know the type of skill the behavior is. If you don't have skills and knowledge, now this is where parenting with knowledge comes in. This is the second thing I want you to take away from here today. One of the reasons why you see your child behavior as a misbehavior when it is not a misbehavior is because you don't have skills. So another beauty of misbehavior in children is that it points you to where you lack skills. It points you to where you need improvement. It is a call for you to grow. Yes, the much you know, all that you know is all that you know. But all that is known is not all there is to know. There is so much to learn and to know. So the fact that you see a strength in your child and you interpret it to mean misbehavior simply means that you lack skills. You do not know the right skills to help identify strengths from weaknesses, and this can actually result to you breaking, instead of making your child, it can result to you breaking your child. Now this is why very many parents who intended well for their children end up having children who are struggling. Not that they did not intend well, not that they did not pray, they did all of that, but their actions, because they lack the skills, their actions does not or did not align with their vision. Now that you are aware, you actually want to do better. So like I said, the beauty of your child misbehavior is that one, your child misbehavior may be a strength that you are misinterpreting as weakness or as a misbehavior. Now here is a task for you that will help you see your children's behavior from a different angle or perspective. It's something we do in parenting accountability community, at the exception of it, where we talk about emotions control, how to be in control of your emotions and make sure your actions actually align with your vision. Because a pack we parent with a vision is a place you definitely want to be. Please hurry up and send your how to. Drop your how to in the comment section, and I'm sure we'll take them. So what you want to do is to sit back and make a list of your children's behaviors that we call misbehaviors. In PAC, we call it reframing our thoughts. Like I said, the way you perceive your child's behavior will determine how you are going to respond to it. Now, remember, however you respond to it has a consequence. So you want to make sure that the consequence is such that aligns with your value. So you want to sit back again and make a list of all the behaviors in your child you call misbehaviors. After making the list, look at them very well. Are they really misbehaviors? Are there strengths in them? Are there the positive side to them? Then if there are the positive side to them, then you want to look for positive ways to actually nurture those behaviors in your children. Look for the positive ways to nurture those behaviors in your children. And like I said, you cannot do this without skills. And this is why you need to be in a community like Parenting Accountability Community, where we create our vision, set our goals, and empower you with parenting skills to smash your goals. Now, having said all of that, there are a few things I also want you to see as the advantages of misbehavior, so that whenever your child misbehaves, is not the jumping into yelling or smacking. You want to see it as a way to understand your child. Yes, oh, my child did this. Does it? You want to understand your child. Secondly, you want to take it as an opportunity to empower your child, as a teachable moment to teach your child what you want him or her to learn. Thirdly, you also want to use it to create connection that leads to influence. Misbehavior is an opportunity to create connection that leads to influence. And lastly, you want it to self-reflect on you as a parent. Why am I seeing this as a misbehavior? Is it because I don't have the right skills to analyze it properly? Is it because is my baggage, is my unhealed self, unresolved trauma that I'm interpreting in this behavior? Is it even me that modeled this behavior to my child or something? You actually want to take time to look at all of that. Remember, how you interpret a child's behavior determines how you handle it, and how you handle it has a consequence. In fact, we have a course that is fully on misbehaviors in children. 16 ways to discipline the child without flogging. That course will give you a mind shift. It will make you see your child's behavior in a whole new way, so that at the end of the day, you are able to raise the child in your big picture. Thank you so much for doing this with me. If you got value, which I'm very sure you did, do well to drop your comments, do well to drop a like, share these videos, and if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe and turn on the notification button so that you always get our videos when we upload them. Thank you so much for doing this with me. And for my parenting accountability partners, we continue the conversation in the group. Bye for now.